You guys have no idea how many times I've tried to film this. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking all about my weave. Of course, I wanted to wait until I had a weave to talk about it. But yeah, so I think it's time. Let's chat. Also, let me just make a disclaimer, okay? When you're African American, your hair is curly. However you take care of it, that's how it's going to end up. Like, if it's shitty, then that's your fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like black people have bad hair. I hate people say that. I wear weaves personally because my curly hair, I love it to death, you guys, but it can be such a pain, such a hassle. Having natural hair, being a college student and working, it's not very time consuming. I mean, it is very time consuming. It's not very convenient for me. But I love my hair, so like I can't not wear it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's good to alternate. Also, I consider my weaves and braids and all that, I consider that a protective style. Like right now, my real hair is all braided up, just chilling. Like, a lot of people say weaves are bad for you. They're not. Like I said, it all depends on how you treat it. You know what I mean? Like, it is going to be bad for you if you're treating it like, you know what I mean? Like poorly. Like, you should take care of your real hair and your weave. Yeah, I wear weaves just because it's nice to have a break. It's nice to wake up and not have to wet my hair, put this in it, put that in it, twist it, and before I go to bed, make sure I twist it. Like, it's nice to just get up and go. Same with braids. That's all the same reason why I get them. Not because I like it any more than my real hair. I like my real hair more than any hairstyle I've ever tried. But yeah, so it's just nice to give yourself a break. That's all. Okay? Now, time-wise, I usually keep my hair in for 2.5 months, pushing it to 3. Like, I wear my hair out. Like, it has to be completely falling out of my head before I'm going to take it out. Which is another thing. You don't want to be getting weaves and taking them out, getting weaves, taking them out. That's a lot of tension on your real hair. And you're just asking to lose your edges. That was one major thing that I was concerned about when getting weaves. It's like, oh my god, I'm going to have no edges. This is like maybe my 4th time getting a weave. And my edges are all here, baby. All here. But anyways, let's get into the fun part, which is the hair. So they're going to braid your real hair, and then they're just going to weave right on through it with a needle and thread. And it does no damage to your hair. It shouldn't. If it does, then you need to contact your hairdresser or a friend or whatever and say, look, you know, you fucked me up. I don't know my braid pattern. You know, I don't really get a chance. Like, I'm just trying to stay awake while she's doing my hair. So, like, I haven't really paid attention. Maybe one day I'll bring you guys in when I get a weave and, like, show, like, the braiding process. All I know is, depending on your part and depending on if you have a leave out, is going to depend on your braid pattern. I know since I have a middle part, my braids go like this. But I don't know about the back. She does some crazy shit in the back, so I don't even know what's going on. All I know is that I have a net around my braids to protect my real hair as well. But yeah, so I do have a closure. I always get a closure every time I get a weave, and I'll do a little close-up of it. A closure pretty much protects your real hair. It lets you braid, it makes it so you don't have to use a leave out. Some people prefer leave outs. I don't, because it personally damages my hair. It's good to just like put all your hair away and let it hibernate. So let's do a little close-up of the closure. So I have a silk-based closure, and that's pretty much like, the difference between a silk-based closure and a lace closure is the lace is going to have those little itty-bitty squares that you see. I've never had a lace closure. I've always gotten a silk-based closure. I just like how it looks. It looks very, like, it looks way more natural than, I'm not going to say it looks natural, but it looks way more natural than a lace closure for me. Some people can make that shit work. I can't. Mine's like a 3 by 3.5, which means it's like 3 inches this way and then like 3.5 this way. So I have my closure, it's like ultimate like parting space. So I can like literally make a part anywhere I please. I suck at making parts. I should have grabbed a comb. It's such a risk buying hair because it's so expensive. You know, I order mine online. I don't have, I mean, there are stores that I could go to, but like, I don't personally like the quality of the hair. You guys know me, I'm totally 110% quality over quantity. Right now I have 3 bundles, and my hair, I have a 22, 20, and an 18, and my silk base closure is a 16 inch. So let me show you guys. This is a 22 on me. I'm 5'2", and she didn't cut any of the hair. She didn't even trim it because it just naturally like layered like this. I get my hair from Kendras Hair Boutique. It came in a little bag like this. This is new. This is new. It's the last time I ordered from them. It was like, I can't remember. But a cheaper alternative for Kendras Hair Boutique would be Malaya Hair. I got a bundle deal for Kendras Hair Boutique, and it was $270 without shipping. To reuse this hair, I never reuse my hair. There's nothing better than a fresh weave, guys. So here's the hair. This is the hair in its natural state. They don't have color choices because this is virgin hair. And all Kendras hair is Brazilian. And this is straight. Mind you, it is a little wavy because it's been in the bag for a minute. But let me tell you, when you wet this thing, it's straight. Like, it dries straight. Yeah, so this is the hair. Really nice ends. So silky to be Brazilian. You can see the shine just, like, totally off of that. Like, it's so bomb. Show you the density of the wefts. Pretty good density. I used to wear clip-ins. Clip-ins are much more thicker. So if you're, like, transitioning from clips to wefted hair, you're gonna notice that the hair isn't as thick. Which I kind of understand because it's wefted hair. You're going to be like, you're going to use a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be but so thick. With wefted hair, I don't really worry about the density. I worry about the texture and whether it tangles and sheds. This does 0. It does not shed. I mean, not any little bit. If it does shed, it's my fault. Like, I'm brushing it too hard or whatever. It doesn't shed. It doesn't tangle at all. Like, literally, like, if you wanted to make this tangle, it's not gonna happen. It's perfect. Mind you, I have dyed both my closure and the wefted hair, and they're both just fabulous. The closure is not from Kendras Hair Boutique. The closure is from, bestsilkbaseclosures.com, but I've ordered from them more than once and super satisfied. A cheaper alternative from them would probably be Best Lace Wigs. That's another good thing about weaves. If you want to experience straight hair for more than a couple weeks, just get a weave. Like, it's not going to hurt you. It is an investment depending on, like, how you're budgeting your money, but it's not going to hurt you, I promise. There's nothing wrong with getting weaves. Just, I beg you girls, please, like, from the kindness of my heart, just make sure you're taking care of your real hair. Like, I cannot stress that enough. This weave, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I dyed it jet black. Fuck. I dyed it jet black. It's by L'Oreal. It's called Black Safari. I use that hair dye on my real hair too. So it's really good hair dye, and it makes your hair smell so good. So I dyed the weave and the closure. Dyeing a closure is really hard, but luckily at this website for the silk base closure, it's you actually have options to choose from here. I got a number 1, and I really didn't even need to dye it. I just dyed it just in case. But I will leave both websites in the description below so you guys can check them out. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. And ciao.